feel the energía. Here in Barcelona, we're at day 3. My energy's a little bit low. And you know, we're out here, Facebook Mastery Live. It's an event that's specifically focused on advertising. It's the sister event to the thing we were at just before over at that Coliseum. So I'll take you around. I'll talk to you about what people shared, and let's take a look.
Molly Pittman here in Barcelona. We just got off of the stage at iStack's Facebook and e-commerce Mastery Live, and it was a really cool presentation. Definitely not your traditional 10-step slide presentation, but we actually had the chance to do a hot seat. So Ezra and I were able to audit Ben, who owns a business called Smoothie Box, and he really had 3 big questions for us. The first was, how do I increase retention? If I get people to stay for longer than 90 days, they're most likely to stay, for a year plus. And that's what you normally see in subscription businesses. It's those first 90 days are really pivotal. And so we gave him some tips around content marketing and different ways that he can continue to excite people throughout those 90 days so that they actually stay in the program. The second was he was having trouble scaling his Facebook ads. And when we looked at what he was doing, he was mostly relying on a contest, which in my opinion, contests can be great marketing campaigns, but they aren't reliable strategies for acquiring customers. You get a lot of people that are opting in for the contest that just want free stuff. And so we recommended that he actually studied the ad grid, which is a concept that I came up with a few years ago. And the ad grid really allows you to establish your avatars first at the top of the grid, writing your avatars at the top. He really needs to figure out who is he actually selling these smoothies to and figure out those 4 or 5 avatars that he wants to test. And then over here on the y-axis is where you have your hooks. So those are the reasons that people are actually buying. And inside of the grid, he's going to write his ad copy in each cell so that he's speaking to a specific avatar about the hook that is on that x-axis. So this is going to allow him to figure out who am I actually selling to and why are they interested. Something else that we encouraged him to do is to create a better front-end offer versus just going to a free trial or going directly to the subscription. So maybe a 3-pack of smoothies or creating a bundle or a system that, for example, he could sell to moms. Hey, drink these smoothies for 28 days in this order and you'll feel better and you'll have more energy and you'll be healthier. And then the third thing he asked us was, how do you get stuff done? How do you keep the noise out? How do you know actually what to do? And Ezra highly encouraged him to leverage more heavily on his team. It sounded like Vin, who's such an awesome person, he's trying to do this all on his own. He thinks he can do it best or he can do it fastest, and that's not always true. So in order for him to get more done, he's going to need to rely on his team a bit more. But it was so fun. Can't wait to see where Smoothie Box is here in a few years. Hey guys, Molly Pittman here in Barcelona with one of my dear friends, Mr. Tom Breeze. Hey. Tom has an agency called Viewability, viewability.co.uk. You can learn more about Tom there. But Tom has also spoken at Affiliate World and is here at iStack. He'll be speaking tomorrow. Tom, what did you talk about yesterday?
So yesterday we spoke a lot about YouTube as a platform for people who are selling anything to do with lead gen or e-commerce, and how to really get started in the very best way. So how to create your videos in the best way, what it takes to get really good click-through rates and good view rates, what numbers and what metrics to be looking for, and then how to build out and how to find your audience and put your offer in front of people in the right way. So that's what we talked about yesterday.
Awesome. How do you feel YouTube ads, we're in rooms full of affiliate marketers here. How is it different for affiliate marketers than it is maybe your normal brand business owner?
So I think what's really interesting is I think the brand and business owners are looking to try and get as much omnipresence as possible. Try and be everywhere, build that brand, let people know about who you are, and have like various touch points across multiple platforms. When you've got affiliate marketers, they tend to like be looking for the best offer to promote and like look for strategies they can put into place. And I get that completely. And so it just takes a slightly different mentality. And I think that the difference I see between like an affiliate marketer and someone like a performance marketer, although it's very, very similar, I feel like it's people who are looking to find brands they can trust in and love and feel like, right, okay, I actually want to promote that and get it out to people as best as possible, and we'll learn the platforms where that product will fit. And that's where I feel like is the big opportunity, is understanding what platforms fit for what products and how to run the best campaigns on those platforms.
Makes sense. So there's a lot of discussion about Facebook getting more expensive, Facebook getting harder. That's definitely happening. I don't think the world's ending. It's natural for an ad platform to mature in that way, but it is piquing a lot of interest in YouTube ads. So where do you think the opportunity is with YouTube ads right now?
Yeah, this is such a strange thing, because I've been through SEO world, like the SEO world. I've been through Google ads when it first started. I've been through a bit of Facebook as well. And YouTube is like one of those, I think we're almost like where Facebook was maybe 3 years ago. So it's a huge opportunity. Everyone's on YouTube. It's not like it's a niche little or a niche little platform. It's like everyone's going to YouTube. Everyone's going there for many different reasons. So I feel like the opportunity is huge, but there's a little bit of a barrier to entry in terms of, yes, you've got to create video, and yes, you've got to be pretty good at video, but also you've got to learn how to target people in a slightly different way than you would do on Facebook. So there is a little bit of a hurdle, and in terms of getting those assets together. But if you're an affiliate marketer, or if you're like, normally those assets are given to you, and they've been tried and tested, and the offers are pretty good. So it's just a case of like understanding how to run traffic on that platform. And YouTube is actually pretty simple when you break it down into its components. It could just look scary when you first look at it. Yeah. So yeah, when you've got all the right pieces in the puzzle and you're putting it together, you can get incredible results. And we tend to find with the clients that we're promoting, whilst it might take us a little bit longer to get into the platform and get really solid results that are really reliable, 3 months, 4 months, we're at a position where we're rivaling their Facebook traffic for most of the brands we work with. And they prefer YouTube because it has that consistency and that reliability. We might not be able to hit as much volume, but the numbers are really solid, and there's not these huge fluctuations from time to time, because you can build it in such a way where it becomes really predictable, because you're not pushing your message into someone's newsfeed any longer. You're saying, when you come to YouTube, I'll be there, and I'll be in multiple locations, because there's so many videos, all that inventory is always expanding, so it's not a fight for one newsfeed. It's actually a huge, great big platform that you can appear anywhere.
Awesome. And as you guys know, it's so important to diversify your traffic sources. So if you're on Facebook, you're looking to diversify. In my opinion, YouTube is the second best platform to look towards. And Tom Breeze is your guy for YouTube. So check him out. Thank you, Tom.
Thank you, Molly.
Hashtag we out here.
Doing it.
Doing it.
Doing it.
I'm out here. I got my man bag. You never go anywhere without the man bag, especially when you're international. I got Chingle, Chris Hingle, the man.
Yo, what's up?
I got Dutch Danger, the wooden-shoed wonder, Pepijn Hoijker.
Barcelona, baby.
I got Mighty Meat Pizza, Molly Pittman.
What's up, guys?
And I've got the courageous Colleen Taylor.
Hey, y'all.
So we're out here at the Facebook Marketing Live event. Molly and I just got off stage. It's in a giant tent. You might see that in the B-roll. It was so hot in there. We were sweating. And, you know, all of us have been here for a couple days now. AWE Europe, 2 days, Facebook Marketing Live. And I'm curious, kind of like, and we'll go down the line, what have you gotten out of this? What's the experience been like? Why do you think it's good to be out here? I mean, you don't have to be here. You're not here really for the content. So, like, what's the point of it for you? And what have you taken away from content and speakers? And how has it been? Do you advocate for groups, teams getting together? Tell me what you think.
I definitely advocate for teams getting together, especially in Europe. But I do have to say, one of the things that I really enjoyed hearing as a common theme was that this is a people business. I know this is more focused on affiliates, some of these events, but just hearing that people matter. It's starting to get in there in a lot of businesses, and that's very refreshing to hear.
People over progress.
Yeah, this is a very different audience than we usually reach. And so that's been cool to spread that message of people over progress. And I know that's resonating. I also think, I just know getting together and having these experiences, the bond deepens between all of us. And
we're like a tree with our roots growing together.
Hey, we are. And you can't measure that in business, but I think it's the most important most important thing you can do, really.
Yeah. It's a non-quantifiable value how tight your team is that nobody talks about, but that ultimately allows you to create good products, collaborate better together, and win in the marketplace. And I think that's like a secret that we've kind of figured out that a lot of businesses don't figure out, that it's worth investing in, like the experience of bringing people together, bringing your team together.
And it sounds cliche, but networking is so hugely important. And until you actually go to a few events, even ones where you're like, I'm not really sure this is actually going to bring us anything, you get a lot out of it. And it's unquantifiable, like Ezra is saying.
Pepine.
I think human contact and connection is the biggest thing, because there's like an enthusiasm that's here that really the bringing people together is really important. And also for anybody who is working remotely, like myself, or who's feels like more insular and being at home by themselves staring at a computer, to actually make that physical connection, to be with people in person, it just adds a whole nother layer. And it really it brings everything closer, and that enthusiasm you can take back. Like I feel like I have so much energy and motivation now to bring back with me to my work.
Yeah, I think that's a good point, which is that everybody's sitting in dark rooms behind computers, banging down big gulps and just knocking out code. It's like, drinking Red Bulls and eating pizza and staying up all night. And it's, yeah, I mean, I don't do that, but it's like, but yeah, I mean, it's hard when you work alone and you forget about the kind of energy, the energía, as I've been saying, I'm stuck on that, that comes from being around a group of people who are all enthusiastic, who are all kind of out there doing it, trying to make it. So this is my team that I got here in Barcelona. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Feel the energía.